Hello, this is John Radasta. I'm with DataFence. I just wanted to do a quick demo today on a major innovation within data loss prevention around DataFence. Obviously, DataFence has some pretty amazing AI in the box. It's the industry's first discriminative pre-trained transformer specifically built for data loss prevention. But that's not what I want to highlight today. What I do want to highlight is another major innovation of DataFence, which is the speed of deployment. So if you've ever been part of a data loss prevention system deployment, whether an enterprise or maybe you work for a bank or something like that, you know that those systems take anywhere from 3 to 12 months to deploy. They require multiple SOC engineers, and just the total cost of ownership really starts to run away well beyond the cost of the system. So one of the major innovations of DataFence is the only data loss prevention system that you can deploy and go from 0 to 100% data loss prevention protection within 24 hours. And we say within 24 hours, but I'm going to demo right now that you can actually do it within minutes. We just say 24 hours as a conservative estimate because of company processes and things like that. But before I actually do that demo, if you actually go on the DataFence.ai website and you click on OnyxDBT, you can read about the AI and the major innovation that's part of this system and how out of the box it's automatically configured to pick up on very sensitive information. You can kind of custom fine tweak it, but a lot easier without having to write actual regex in Perl or something like that. And here you can also see like the major savings, in terms of just maintenance of the system, and there isn't any constant tweaking that needs to happen. It's just you deploy it, set it, and forget it, and then you can run reports just to see what your cost of prevented breach is. So today I'm just going to do a quick demonstration of how you can deploy DataFence with relative ease for implementation and setup. If you have any type of MDM system, for today I'm going to be using Jamf, a very common one. You can actually deploy DataFence to all of your endpoints instantaneously and put several restrictions on people's browsers to get 100% protection around all of your data. So I'm going to go into the dashboard here. And you can see DataFence is a very low false positive here. 20 blocked events across 1,000. I mean, it's pretty amazing. But what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to go into endpoints. And endpoints is where you can provision your entire company here. You can bulk upload all of your clients. So, just by email address, basically, and what department they're in. Or you can provision new employees in a single department. This is just a demo account, so I just have myself provisioned here. But I'll show you how you can just deploy this very fast with MDM across even thousands of endpoints. So for today's demo, we work across Windows and Mac OS. I have a MacBook. You could just download the Mac OS Jamf configuration here. And if I scroll down, there's instructions on how to upload it into Jamf. But what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to open this file just to kind of show you how this works. So if I go to open with, text edit. This is just basic policies that it sets, and I can actually restrict sign-in to my org ID. So this actually, there's if you look here in the instructions, this will just be at yourdomain.com. You just change it to whatever domain your company is, and that'll restrict users in their Chrome profiles that they can only sign into Chrome from an organization email. So this one's already set to go. So I'm just going to go into Jamf. And I'm going to open Chrome here so you can see I have two profiles right now. One is a personal profile, one is a organizational profile. I can use either right now. I don't have any data loss prevention provision right now. So I'm just going to close out of Chrome. And I'll do a control Q on that just to make sure it fully quits. And I'm going to add this custom profile here. And Jamf will give me a preview as to what it's doing. It's forcing the install of the DataFence extension, and it's also passing manage profile policy and restricting access. So I'm going to upload that, give it a second, and then I'm going to reopen Chrome, and now I'll see a bunch of things. So number one, I can't now use my personal profile to sign in. I have to use my organizational profile. And I'll see the DataFence extension has been automatically installed into Chrome. And if I click on this, I can see that it's already been fully provisioned. So if I go back to my DataFence dashboard and I go to endpoints, I should see an active endpoint, and I do. So that means that this endpoint now has 100% data loss prevention protection on it within the Chrome browser. So just as a quick example, if I go to Manus, if you never used Manus before, it's basically an LLM that you can do stuff across the internet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to upload a sensitive file here. So in this case, I have a mortgage document that's been signed electronically. So there's things like financial information, account information, how much the mortgage is for, IP addresses for, the signing and stuff. So let me try to upload that. And you can see it was automatically blocked by DataFence. And if I go back to DataFence here and I see the activities, I can see the real-time block and restriction on it. So I can see all the sensitive information that was in that document and various other things. And I can also look at the business impact of that and whatever other type of compliance reporting I need. So that's that's full demo. You can see I went from 0 to 100% data loss prevention within Google Chrome within 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So that's probably about the fastest you could probably deploy this system, but it's light years better than 3 to 12 months. So hope you enjoyed that demo, and happy provisioning.